Hey guys, welcome to Travel with Austin. I'm Austin, and today I am back on the third and fourth floors of the Kennedy Museum. I already posted some videos here a few months back that were just me walking around with music instead of the audio, but now I am back. I'm actually going to go through this building. I'm going to talk to you guys about it. So first of all, this is not an area anyone should try to go to. You do need special permission to go here. They need to let you in with special keys. However, since I do have access, I decided I would show you guys around. So, I am starting on the fourth floor. I hope you guys can hear me okay. There is construction going on outside. So that may get loud during this video. So we're going to start in the main room of the fourth floor, which is huge. And I'm going to show you this item that I find particularly of interest. Now this is a model of the ridges that was built in 1971. And as you can see, it has all the buildings, including the tuberculosis ward. However, it doesn't have the extension that connects the old hospital to the Vonovich School. So now, if we walk around this area, there are a bunch of small little rooms that are all abandoned. Now this one is kind of interesting because it has all this stuff on the floor. And it seems to be coming from the ceiling, but I'm not really sure what it is. And if we look out the window, we can see where all the construction people are doing work, renovating the other wings of the ridges. Then as we enter this room, we actually have this, which appears to be a heating duct that was also a shelf, and as you can see, it has mirrors in it. So now, here we have where the emergency exit used to be. It is actually bricked off. There's no longer a stairwell back there. Not really sure why that was done. Now this is something just kind of funny. This door has a lot of footprints on it for some reason, which I think is very odd. So, as you can see, there's heating ducts everywhere. If I was actually just a little bit taller, my head would hit that, so that is kind of crazy how low it is. Then we have one of our rooms with no light in it, and no electricity to it. So as you can see, for some reason the window is completely boarded off, and there is another window that's been filled in. The room is very empty except for a door over there. So walking across to the other place that has no light here, we can notice this weird structure over here where you can see some of the brick of the building. Not really sure why it's like that. And something is taped to the wall. And as you can see, both the windows have been filled in here. Now then, walking down this hallway, right here would actually be the entrance to the next building over, but it has been bricked off for a long time. As far as I know, it was actually bricked off when OU bought the building, so that is extremely odd to me. But there are other entrances into that wing. So in here, we have another room. One of the nice things about these rooms are they have this very nice curved wall in them, which looks nice, although it's probably a little impractical. And then we can look out the window, and we can see one of the towers. Now going over here, we just have some bathrooms. That's actually pretty neat. I didn't notice that the first time I came here. Then if we walk past that ladder, we come into this beautiful pink room, which again has this nice curved wall. And again, you can look outside and you can see one of the towers. However, one of the things that I find really odd about this is these windows do look directly into the bathroom. Not that anyone could really see anything from them, but it's still kind of odd to me. So walking across over here, we have a few different rooms. As you can see, a lot of the windows are kind of boarded up because they get lots of holes in them and then birds get inside. So actually one of the conditions of me being up here is I check the windows for them and make sure none of the glass is cracked, and if it is, I tell them. So we have this nice little in-between room that I'm not really sure what it could possibly be. So interestingly enough, this right here, I believe, is the entrance to one of the towers. Yep. So you cannot actually go in this tower for some reason. As you can see, they plywalled it off. I'm not really sure why. I'm not sure what's in there. And we got some Christmas lights. Oh, that's something neat. These two little closets, the wall between them doesn't go all the way up, so one light can light both of them. Now, we do have the 4-story porch up here. However, it is not safe to walk on, so sadly I can't. And then as we walk into this room, we've got some broken glass in here. And again, the closet doesn't go all the way up. I imagine maybe this was a bathroom because there's a sink, which is now filled with Christmas lights, of course. And then we have this room over here. So something kind of interesting about this floor is none of these rooms have fireplaces, and honestly they look like they probably never did, but on the 3rd floor they do in fact have fireplaces. So then walking in here, this is actually the tower that you can go into. As you can see, there's a do not enter sign. Porches are not safe to walk on. For some reason, it seems like it's taped on backwards, but whatever. We have some chairs up here. We have a star. And then we have a ton of Christmas lights. Now, when this was in use, These two floors were part of the admin building, and although I'm not exactly sure what each building was for, I like to believe that these parts were for people living in, just because of how they're set up. And honestly, I think it'd be kind of cool to have this tower as your house, basically. And you could look out at Ohio University and stuff like that. So from here, we can actually see the 1868 logo that's on top of the ridges. And we can look across into the other tower from the window. And I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it does look like there's absolutely nothing in there, which makes me even more mad that it is blocked off. So now I'm going to take some photos in this area, and then I'm going to pick it back up on the third floor of the administration building.